Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
19.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Okay, it's
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Smash! Alert! Alert!
Going to the ground again on first. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offense in front of the running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
Cowboy 80!
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Krosky-Merritt straight ahead. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
60 Bison! 60 Bison!
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Cougar 19. '70 Ranger. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. That's pretty.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Back to the well again. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bravo 80. 18, Pioneer.
They'll air it out on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Taking at the 2. And he gets them what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
At their own 11-yard line.
Ready.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Go. 19.
Daniels. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate. The big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Taking a shot deep here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Daniels throwing on third. He's going to try another deep one here. He steps in and makes the interception. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own
Ready,
42-yard
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go now.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Finds him over the middle. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
34-yard line.
Go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Here's a throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Mustang, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
From the red zone now. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 7 Warriors, 70. Ready.
They are throwing it again. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Throwing from the gun here. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
3rd and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel. Back to throw. And they take this in for the to score. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. Escapes the defender. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down give to Krosky Merritt. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. First down now, ball at the 33. Trying to throw this from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
50, back to 50, back to 60. Ready?
Throwing now, Daniels. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can...
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Commanders ready for the punt. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And finally, they're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Cowboy 80. Hurt. Panther 11. Mustang 19.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
Second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hey.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
First and 10 at the 46.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders hit the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Ready.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Go. Pass the 6. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 wide.
Slot man's in motion right.
Let go.
Daniels now on first down. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Let's go now. 3. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos. Ready.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Points off takeaways. Usually a bigger stat, Kate, on the hardwood, that other sport that you call, but it's a big one in football too, and those 3 should pay dividends.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Warriors, let's go. 19-18.
They're going to try and throw it here. Hits him on the out route. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. And stop coming from Henry To'o.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
The Commanders in the dime set for this 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Throw left side, complete. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look.
Okay, ready?
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Get it. 70 Rick, 70 Timberwolf. Go.
Back to throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready, right?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to throw. Complete to the right side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
From the gun on 3rd down. Coming in the goal line. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Cougar 19.
It's Barkley again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Now Daniels off the play action. He beams one deep right side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. Ready, right?
Giving this to Kronsky-Merritt. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
He was brought down at the 26. That's a gain of 3.
They need 7.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
He'll air it out on 3rd. Chased out to his right. He's going for it himself. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Daniels on first down. It's his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Second and 3 now.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Washington first down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Yards on the pickup.
Ready, break.
And 8.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Running back motions right. Daniels throwing on 3rd. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Offense to the line for second down.
Ready? Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
It's Krosky Merritt on third. And the defense holds up. Got him stopped after a yard. That forces fourth down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. Just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that first down marker.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
They're throwing it. Completed to his running back. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles looking at a 3-0 start to the season.
Got it. Ready?
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Ready? Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Finds a man right side. And they're all over him after that catch. Won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
18. 5 here.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
2nd down and 10. Daniels buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniels now. This one falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Ready.
To throw again on second down. Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Washington calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
70 Timberwolves.
Daniels from the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So second down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Daniels. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Commanders will line up for the
Cougar 19.
Here he is to throw. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
The Commanders think they've got it. Yes, they did get it back. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They're going to pass it here. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
19. Here we go. 70 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw it. Buying some time right. Making the call himself. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over. So it's an Eagles win here in this one.